Alrighty, so we're in the game, and they're shutting down the thing in a half hour, so I'm just gonna go through and get my guy ready to go. Get some awesome sauce stuff going. I started splitting my files a bit better. I can look at my inventory now to claim my awesomeness. Shazam! Thank you. Let's see here. And we'll roll around. What I think is great is that you can just straight, like when you don't have skin for a body, is you just straight turn shit off. Like, since we don't have to render your vagina, you don't have one. See? Out of sight, out of mind, Karen.
It's pretty funny.
And now the real question comes down to, do I... Do I turn this shit like white or black? Kind of like the navy blue. Maybe more dark. But we're good to go.
Nice.
Or at least once we're in game, I will be able to play.
Someone was saying that this shutdown is going to be for 6 hours. But someone else was like, no one really knows.
I know, Joe.
Okay.
It's gonna be 6 hours. Just to spite me.
Yeah.
I've seen that once you hit a certain point, there's a way to make yourself glow.
That's interesting.
So shiny, Joe. Let's see if I can't make myself a screenshot at least before I have to bounce. I think I'm gonna go with white.
Worked. I'm in and you're awake and free. Whew. Okay, I'm Oracle and we are gonna get you
Alright,
off
I'll just
this
blaze
ship.
through this at
Look for a
least.
doorway out. They broke my hack. The ship knows you're free. Watch out.
I wish it would quit telling me like the button commands right when I try to take a screenshot.
Get ready. My readings show forces gathering beyond that door.
So trippy.
Gather reinforcements.
See so the skin I got's pretty bitchin'.
Yeah.
Yeah. I look like the galaxy, but it's
Oh.
almost like a 2D image
Nice.
as opposed to a 3D image.
Right.
That was an overseer. Let's get you out of their patrol range. Look for a transport tube above you. They crisscross the ship. Use that to keep moving.
This intro is pretty awesome, actually.
It is neat.
It gives you a pretty good grasp of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Is this the one I want? It's not. I want space powers. Space powers.
All units. The subject has left the main corridors. Search the vessel.
No, I need to, lock all. If they had a like Galactian hairstyle that wouldn't throw my character off, I'd totally use it.
The entire ship is connected to Brainiac. You have to keep moving. Get ready. The ship is sending more security
So
your
you know how
way.
you right click and it charges up your ranged attack?
Right.
On the pistols, it just auto fires. You just repeatedly shoot rounds.
It's interesting.
Granted, they do less damage, but you don't have to keep recharging.
Right.
So I think when I go, I'm going to try to play through, complete the Batman side of things with this character. And I'll go through and make a pistoler to do the Joker side of things.
Nice.
I think that's the way I want to do it.
Motion detected.
I had a
in the
couple of
hallways.
interesting one-headed swords dropped to me.
I'm going to make the scythe wielder.
Huh? Well, no, I have. I put a point in staff just so I can collect the scythe.
There's a high security nexus up
And
ahead.
scythe is kinda
Get
neat.
through and
So you
use
can
the
use multiple
transport
combat
tube.
styles.
Yeah, once you hit level 10, you can pick up more of your weapons.
Why would you want to?
In different instances, you might not necessarily be able to use range, but at least so.
Oh, I love being a hand blaster. All-purpose fighter.
Go away, winch. Some idiot that's like challenged me to a duel. I'm just like, no, thank you.
You're the idiot. I can kick your ass.
She's level 11.
At least it's not like Terra when you turn a corner and explode. Because something decided to dislike you. Or that
Move into
troll that was
position.
like attacking us,
Contain the
getting
human.
healed by the like max level cleric behind him.
Yeah.
That was something fierce. Yeah, no, last night I went back through and I played that footage of the Scarecrow, and I didn't even get to hear any, you couldn't hear any of it. We were just talking clear over it.
Oh.
Ah! So, what I figure I'll do, I'll try to, those videos, I like ending them. You know, like do the just random bullshit that we've done in the meantime, but like ending on the video clips of like the comic booky ones.
Oh, right.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm starting.
Get ready. The ship is sending more security your way. Oh. Uh-oh. These energy readings. Brainiac has a full invasion force stored on this ship. We
Brainiac
have
has
to
a full
destroy it.
invasion force. Good thing we don't have to fight the full invasion force.
Warning. Human activity detected nearby.
Initiating combat. Objective in sight. Performance impaired.
For those of you who forgot, I'm a hand blasting
Target board
quantum
transfer.
field of breathing. There we go.
Engaging
I fucking love this, the quantum hand blast. Why wouldn't you?
I have a hand blaster in my bank.
Initiating combat.
It just,
Objective
I don't
in
know.
sight.
Can't get access to the
Minor damage.
hideouts, can you? Bars and all that crap, whatever.
I have no idea. I've never had the
I
story.
don't think they're. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think. I think
Subduing target.
everything but go into the Hall of Doom in order to get access to that
The
stuff.
Toll of Mount Doom.
Which it seems
Sustained.
that for each of the different entrances to it, you get the whole little take tour of it
Oh, really?
mission. Yeah, which is not bad.
Damage to this
because
vessel
you get
continues to mount.
other goodies.
All units.
I actually like this,
escaping
the fact that you
immediately.
can see it.
Human.
I thought that was pretty spectacular. Apparently fire tanks is like one of the best ways to play the game. Because you get healed or something off of crit or off your damage that you deal.
Oh,
So you're constantly in a state of healing.
pretty good, yeah.
What are you doing in here? Performance impaired.
The ship's main gun is up ahead. Destroy it, and the ship's external defense network will go down. Then the League can get in and get you out of there.
That comic book where Superman has Superman cancer. That just cracks me up. He doesn't have just cancer, he has super cancer.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I think if Batman had cancer, I think that'd be some hardcore shit. Batman on chemo. Ra's al Ghul would save him in the pit. You know that's what would happen. Doesn't he eventually like hook up with her daughter? Like that's the one he ends up with? Or does he just never get married? I can't remember.
I don't recall.
I've seen it's like, you've seen him date everyone, you know, sometime or another.
Yeah.
Never understood the whole,
Damage.
Catwoman relationship. I know in the movie he gets with
Do not let the
Catwoman,
prisoner
but she's
reach
not
the
really
weapon
evil in the
control
movie.
room. Damage
Like
to
in the
the
comic
propellers
books, that woman
will
was a
destabilize
bitch.
the ship.
Oh yeah.
Do not be foolish.
Like I don't even understand what he saw in her,
Stop
but
the conversion.
maybe she was just very limber.
You're in the Nexus. Destroy anything connecting the gun to the ship.
Of course, then you know I'm not that huge of a DC comic fan.
Yeah.
Marvel.
For Marvel
Okay,
and
you're
Independent.
approaching the gun chamber. I have Superman
I did like
standing by
Spawn,
to teleport
although I
in
think
the
Spawn
minute
was
it's
its
out
own,
and the
but they had
shields
some
drop.
DC crossover. And like Watchmen was pretty good. You know, it was just, but it was like it was just as well have been an Independent.
Yeah.
Stability now at 50%. Stop imprisonment.
You know, I was actually pretty surprised at like my general knowledge on Marvel. Because John and I were bullshitting about it. He kept asking me about characters, and I'm like, I'm surprised I know
Not fail Brainiac.
because I had thought I had picked it up. Well,
Right.
what is well, I went in and Marvel has a really awesome online program where it's like
Okay.
$10 a month and you can get access to thousands of comics.
Oh.
And like you can read the
Yes,
entire
the gun is
X-Men
falling.
series on
Smashing
there.
into
And
Brainiac's
That's
bottle
pretty
below.
awesome. Did not realize that.
yeah, like it's a really awesome
You will submit.
program they run because when I worked at the hotel late nights I did that. I read the entire
Oh, yeah.
Uncanny X-Men, all of it. And they have a bunch of other comics too, and like you could do I think the same thing for the Avengers. You know, stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I mean, like we're talking fucking 1960s. You will never find this comic.
Yeah. Stuff that's
And I'm sure you could
pretty awesome.
legally obtain a copy somewhere too, but
Yeah.
it just the convenience factor and not having to look crazy shit up.
Exactly. Don't go right to one spot.
And I mean, like it didn't give you access to like certain things, but it gave you good enough. Like, and it was you could do it month to month, so it was one of those. You didn't want it anymore. You could quit paying for it, and you still got the
Foolish
use
human.
out of it.
You have doomed
Yeah.
yourself.
Very nice.
You will go down with this ship.
I want to go down with the ship.
Think again, Brainiac.
Haha.
You can't take out the both of us.
Wannabes.
We're not leaving until we shut this ship
Cannot
down.
I
defy.
was talking with JD, who plays on the PvP server. And he says his favorite thing in the world is to go kill fanboys.
Funny.
He says the ones that you could tell are blatant.
Yeah.
Apparently, the way they do PvP, according to him, is that we're faction based off of who our mentor is.
Oh, really?
That's what he said.
So each faction could fight each other? You could have villain on villain as well as hero on hero?
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's
Interesting.
how it is now or not, but
Yeah.
it's not open PvP at least. You do have some allies.
Right. Cool.
Although those places where your quest crossover, bitch.
Yeah.
Is that villain gonna jump us?
There's
a lot
some of those.
There's a lot of us here.
Harvester ship VII-O has been compromised. Deploy my remaining forces to Earth.
The
The ship has been compromised. All
the one I
units
thought was
must
excellent
evacuate.
was the apparently the DLC gives extra factions, so if you want to be on like some obscure things you can just conquer all,
Hmm.
you can just go to it.
Nice work. Brainiac wasn't counting on you breaking free and disabling his ship.
I am
Now
the
use
galaxy.
the teleporter and get yourself back to the city. We've got work to do.
Brainiac wasn't counting on me being a badass.
Our every tactic failed. Brainiac came to Earth to destroy it. And he was winning. Then, a dying version of Earth's greatest villain brought us a weapon from the future, stolen from Brainiac himself. New heroes to withstand Brainiac. And new villains to exploit the madness. I will train these heroes to fight the sick chaos of the Joker and the evils that face us all. I am Batman, and the battle has only begun.